you must be new in town. Let me show you around the neighborhood. We got the post office, the park. Oh, this here's my house. Let me let you in. Don't be shy. Oh, please, after you. There you go. People are asking a lot of questions about that sign on my lawn, but I stand by it. There is no secret portal to hell here. Anyway, come on in. If you're new to the show, every week I take real listener questions down into the sub-basement of imagination, where I get a little help answering them from my neighbors. And speaking of neighbors...
Hey, Mr. T, it's me, Stooley from down the street. My dad is gonna drop me off at the pool today, but a caravan of migrants took it over. They were on their way to Canada.
Stooley, I keep telling people there is no caravan of migrants to Canada. They would stop here. Did you actually see the caravan?
I took my dad's word for it, Mr. T.
Well, as long as you're taking everything at face value, I should probably teach you a little about our neighbors to the south. Stooley, you take a siesta while I head down into the sub-basement of imagination for a Latin America special. I'll see you on the other side. All right, he resents the term third world nation. He also resents the term puppet of the CIA. It's Mr. James. Say hello. It's Mr. James. Say hello. Okay.
I'm sorry, I get cold feet.
That's all right, we forgive you. He's DTF. Down like Tierra del Fuego. It's Mr. Eddie.
Hello.
And that's our guests for this, our Latin America special. And just like last time, I got a board here for them to pick their questions. All they see are pictures. For instance, I can see we've got a picture of the Chupacabra. We've got a picture of the new Pope from Argentina. But you'll have to find out the rest as they pick them. So who would like to go first?
Hey man, I'll go first.
I like your initiative. All right, pick your picture.
I'll go Blanca for 300.
Of course.
Blanca for 300. Mm-hmm. All right, real listener questions. The question is, Uncharted, Tropico, and Max Payne 3 portray South America in a somewhat negative light. How can games do better?
Not be published by like fucking yuppie white dudes.
That's always a start. Yuppie white dudes, I guess, they're kind of the real problem with most things.
Yeah. Oh well.
No offense, Eddie.
None taken.
And the new Far Cry, not to date this show, but the new Far Cry is just a parody Cuba simulator.
Oh yeah,
Parody Cuba simulator.
Yeah, the lead villain is being played by what was his name?
Gus from
Gus.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Who is he supposed to be?
The villain.
I mean, yeah, he's just the Fidel Castro type El Presidente.
Oh, fun.
Good old Ubisoft. They have the light touch.
It looks interesting, but it's probably going to play out the same like any other Far Cry game.
Same as any Ubisoft game.
True.
I guess we're skirting around the... Is Blanca racist?
Well, he wasn't... Well, Blanca wasn't born like that.
He wasn't born...
He was created...
A racist caricature.
Man.
He's like the Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. You know?
No one knows.
I think Street Fighter has more racially insensitive characters.
Like Blanca is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
All right. So how can games do better? Less yuppie white dudes. I can accept that.
Hey.
Eddie, you want to pick the next one?
Yeah, I'll take. That looks like Mel Brooks in the bottom left with some powdered donut sugar.
You want to pick that one? That is John McAfee. Are you familiar
Close
with John
enough.
McAfee?
Yes, close enough.
The question is simply, would you watch a travel show hosted by John McAfee? Now, if you're unfamiliar, he is the tech millionaire who briefly tried to escape the U.S., call, I forget, Bolivia his home, got roiled up in potentially asked someone to murder his neighbor. He was in jail in a few Latin American countries, and I think he's back home now.
He's also was in Men in Tights,
That's true.
Spaceballs.
He's responsible for a lot of great films.
Oh yeah. So what was the question?
Well, would you watch a travel show hosted by John McAfee? You know, it's like a reality show. You follow him
Honestly,
around, he gets thrown in prison.
Yeah, just to see what kind of mischief he gets into.
Hey, he's a mischievous one.
Oh yeah, he is.
He believed the Bolivian government.
Wait, that's not the guy from Men in Tights. I believed you for a second.
You betrayed my trust.
Isn't Chris Tucker in Men in Tights?
No, that's Dave Chappelle.
Oh shit, dude! I haven't seen Men in Tights since like 2005 maybe. Oh my god, that is Dave Chappelle.
That's young Dave Chappelle.
They'd make a good duo, I think, John McAfee and Dave Chappelle.
It's not John McAfee.
Yeah, it is. That's who I was talking
It's
about.
Carrie Elwes. Elwes.
The picture I chose is
Oh.
Carrie Elways.
That's my boy, dude. That's freaking what's his face? Wesley.
Almost there. Yeah.
Wesley
Dude,
Snipes?
No, Wesley from The Princess Bride.
Ah, well, I think that is Carrie Elways, isn't it? Or Mandy
Yeah.
Patinkin?
No, Carrie Elwes is Wesley, and he's also Robin Hood. And he's in Ella Enchanted. He's in a lot of like fantasy movies. But
It was
that's
also
aside from the
Jungle
point.
Book.
Oh, the
played,
live action one, right?
Yep.
The first live action one.
Yes.
Not to conf- Wow, I don't. That's so funny that like people probably don't know that there was like an original live action Jungle Book. Came out in, like 94 or 95. And then there's also a live action Pinocchio.
Ooh. The Roberto Benigni?
I thought that movie was so fucking boring though, so I can't tell you a single thing from that movie. But about Wesley, Carrie Elwes.
I
How do you
think.
pronounce the last name?
No one knows.
Family Guy ripped on him. Like they did some joke about him, and then he went into Fox Studios to make fun of Family Guy again. Like he just went to the writing staff and just like made fun of them and made fun of Seth MacFarlane. I think that was pretty funny.
He probably thought so too.
No.
Well, as for John McAfee, I guess, yes, we'd watch a reality show.
we would just constantly think he's Carrie Elways.
That's how he gets away with these things. He keeps coming into these countries, and they ask now, look, we gotta ask, are you John McAfee? Because we're on alert. And he's like, no, I'm Carrie Elway.
No, I'm from. Come on, you don't remember The Princess Bride?
And they're like, okay, all right. Well, James, I think you get to pick the next picture.
I'll take the
Banana Boat song?
no.
All right, that's the bottom picture, which is just a bunch of bananas. The question is, should the Banana Republic boutique chain change its name, perhaps, to Banana Democracy? Would you say they've rehabilitated that phrase, Banana Republic?
What does Banana Republic have to do with Latin America?
You do realize that's some would say, pejorative phrase for these countries that are run by dictators that, kind of only get away with it because they export fruit.
Yeah. I mean, no, I know.
I just thought you did.
All right, you were testing me.
No. I just, what does the clothing line have to do with like, borderline fascist dictatorships throughout the Caribbean?
Well, that's a good question. So should they change their name?
I mean, I guess. I think what should probably really change is the exploitation of the
Proletariat.
just the banana workers. Come on, like, for
But
sure.
just the banana workers.
Yeah, come on, man. Banana burgers.
So Banana
Exactly.
Republic, keep the name, but dictators, come on, do better.
Yep.
Moral of the story.
Otherwise, I mean, people are probably just gonna get upset and have a stern talking to with those dictators.
Exactly. Banana Republic will have a stern talking to those dictators. They're giving them a bad name.
Yep.
I do like the name Banana Democracy, though. I would shop there.
Exactly.
Okay,
And
someone
that's my
just
answer.
put something in the chat. Let's see. Read this out loud here.
I don't think you should read this out loud.
All right, I guess we'll just have to bump the next question to Eddie, if you'd like to pick an image.
Yes, could I get Frida?
Frida Kahlo, famous artist featured in the Pixar film Coco. The question is...
Really?
Yeah, I mean, not the real person, but The question is, should Salma Hayek have ditched the unibrow in Frida? That's the 2002 Miramax film, Frida.
Honestly, even with the unibrow, she was still smoking. So by
That's true.
ditching it, that would have just not helped at all. So I think no. I think she should. And in fact, I think she should have got it even thicker.
That's a good idea. We should have run that by Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, but she wanted her hot and sweaty and banging a bunch of dudes
And doing sexy dances.
with ladies.
Yeah, that's what happened in the movie.
He was probably in the background, just like rubbing his hands together when that scene was going on.
Well, that's his natural state.
Oh, true.
He was very proud of that unibrow.
What about you, James? What do you think?
Yeah, you pro unibrow or anti unibrow?
I am the unibrow.
I like it.
All right.
That's your
Dude,
fantasy is.
She also kind of rocked the stash a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe.
that's what Frida did. She didn't shave.
Yeah, I know.
She was all natural.
Uh, I feel like I wouldn't be able to rock a stash in unibrown like Frida.
I mean, you hardly can grow a stash.
That's messed up, but true.
More games, I think, should put the unibrow in the character creator. Apropos of nothing.
Yep. More brow.
Hey, more brow. That's our answer to this question. Always more brow.
Mm-hmm.
So, James, I think you get to pick an image.
I'll do Nazi Pope.
Nazi Pope. That's not the Nazi Pope. The last
Wrong
Pope
one.
was the Nazi Pope.
Oh.
Pope
Yeah.
Ratzenberg.
He
No,
was
I
part
thought you
of
said
the
he's.
Nazi youth.
No. I thought you said this guy's from Argentina.
Oh, that is true.
Well,
There's a lot of, something
Bloodlines.
attracts the German diaspora to South America that I can't quite describe.
Yeah, it's funny, dude. I'm pretty sure that's in the director's cut of Evita. Yeah, they even had a whole they had a whole extra song too about Madonna singing about openly letting in Nazi refugees.
They put that on the movies album. That's the only way to get that song. Yeah. Well, your
Yeah, but what's
Pope
the question?
Francis. Your Pope Francis question. The Vatican landed a team captain the last time they scouted the Americas for talent. Is that something other sports clubs across Europe could learn from?
What?
The Vatican, they got a team captain out of Argentina. You've got Serie A, Italy's soccer club. You've got France and Germany. Soccer's so big there. Should they be scouting Latin America?
like recruiting.
Yeah. Is the
That's what
talent
he
pool...
means, James.
It's a big talent pool. Soccer.
I think you chose the wrong one, James.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What
is this?
soccer?
Well, soccer's a game.
Yeah.
It's got millions of devotees across Europe and Latin America.
Oh, I think I know the issue, Tim. It's football.
Oh, James,
Football.
Yeah, sorry, Tim,
Well-
since you're not very familiar with these kind of things.
I should have known.
Yeah, what is, yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, like, hey, whoever plays best, dude. Who cares about what their countries are from? Like, America's team's terrible.
Obviously,
They
the
should
World
just-
Cup does. Those fucking European teams.
What they should really do, dude, is America has like, America has the hold of Puerto Rico, so it's like should take advantage of that. Their whole team should just be Boricuas from now on.
Right.
Maybe they'll actually win a cup.
It's because they don't want to give them citizenships.
Well, they
That's
already
why.
have citizenships.
Well, they don't want to be allowed to vote
Oh, well.
in anything.
Evil government man. He says you can pick one: football or voting. Choose wisely.
Yeah, that's messed up because they know what the answer is going to be.
They're all just like,
So,
you know what, dog?
so es fútbol. La pura vida.
Yup. Oh, God. So that's my answer.
All right, football.
Football.
Hey, we're a bunch of soccer hooligans. I think that's how you describe us.
Hooligans.
Well, Eddie, that's you. That's your image to pick.
All right, then I'll choose La Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Of course, goat sucker for those who don't speak the
Did you just call
language.
me?
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm allowed to use that word in context.
True. My apologies. I apologize.
The question is, if Spanish had to drop the gendered vowels, would you prefer words like chupacabrex or chupacabra?
Wait, what was the second one?
Chupacabra. No vowel. Yeah. Like instead of casa, it would be cas. Instead of...
I had to pick one of the two?
Yes.
Like
Latinx or just Latin?
Bruh, did you watch the Tom Segura bit where...
Not yet. I'll watch it.
No, I was asking Eddie.
Where with his mom?
He calls his cousin.
No, I don't think so.
He called his cousin who... I don't know if you know this, Tim, but Tom Segura is half Peruvian.
Okay.
And he calls his cousin who's from Peru and lives in Peru, and he asked him if he knew what Latin X is.
And did he?
No. But he came up with a word for it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think I would choose a Chupacabrex because that sounds like a cool ass band name.
Yeah, band name or movie name. You know, it's like...
And it sounds like a futuristic movie that they could do with the Chupacabra. You know, like what they did with Jason?
Yeah, I was going to say. Jason X, Chupacabra X.
There we go, Chupacabra X.
Chupacabra X versus Jason X.
Oh. Just so Jason could lose again?
Mm-hmm.
Or did he win?
He won
I don't know.
Freddy versus Jason.
I think we all lost during that movie.
That's true. You know, initially, they were gonna try to throw Ash in that movie.
Ketchum. Ash Ketchum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ash
To try to
catch him.
Try to catch him.
Yep. With his boomstick.
With his boomstick.
But Sam Raimi declined the offer because they didn't want him to win.
Yeah, because you couldn't kill Ash.
Yeah, seriously. He's the only good guy out of the three of them.
Sort of like these big movie stars that have it in their contract, you know, my characters don't lose fights.
Yeah. Sam Raimi was just like, nah, fuck that. Yeah. So, what was the question?
Well, I think we settled. Yeah, I think we settled on Chupacabra X.
Alright.
Which rolls off the tongue better than like, Cas for house. I like Cossex.
Cossex.
Car sex, yeah. I like that too.
Yeah. Everyone likes car sex.
You just gotta be careful with them stick shiz.
Ooh, hey yo.
Unless you're into that.
It's a whole other question, but it makes me wonder, words like cabron, like would that become cabron X?
No.
No,
okay.
Cabron stays the same.
Yeah, that stays the same.
We're the experts, so.
Expert.
Exactly.
Triple X. X-Force.
X-Force.
New Mutants.
All right. My question. I'll take.
There's only 3 left, right? Yeah.
There's 3 left. They are the 3 in the middle.
I'll take confused white dude for 500.
Confused white dude, that is, in fact, Frank Sinatra, looking mildly bewildered. The question is...
Old Two Eyes himself?
Old Two Eyes. Lady Luck. The question is, should the titular girl from Ipanema seek royalties for that song about her? Are you familiar with that song?
I don't, dude. I fucking didn't even know that was Frank Sinatra until you told me. I'm not
Well,
familiar with the song. Why don't you play it for us?
Sure, yeah. I'll play it for you. I'll just set aside some cash for the royalties.
It's okay. He's dead.
Oh, that's right. You can play songs if they're dead.
Yep.
But The Girl from Ipanema is a little bossa nova number about just some pretty girl on the beach in Ipanema, and you have to wonder, like, how many women come forward each year and claim they were the girl from Ipanema and deserve a slice of that pie?
Well, if they have the scars to prove it, then, like, yeah, they should deserve the royalties.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, unless they were
No,
just bruises,
then
they got
that's
nothing
true.
to prove because bruises heal.
Yeah, but we all know Frank, and we all know
He
the
likes
scars
to
never heal.
put out his cigars on
Yeah,
them.
he likes to make his mark.
Yeah, it's like, there you go, tits.
Yep.
This comes from good old Frankie.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, Tim, but Frank Sinatra is kind of batshit insane.
I didn't know that.
Yes. And it would be interesting if they made a movie about him.
Is that one reason why they won't? No one wants to, take the mask off?
Yeah, probably.
Well, maybe Jared Leto could play him.
Oh my gosh. He still has the unscarred tattoo on his forehead.
Exactly.
Or damaged, I should say. Unscarred. I think that's the guy from Pantera. But yeah, that would be so funny. They had Jared Leto play Frank Sinatra.
He played
Or if they had no, they should get Patrick Bateman. What's that fucking dude's name?
Patches O'Houlihan.
No,
American Psycho, Batman, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Nah, he'll commit.
I know exactly.
He can play old Sinatra. You gotta get a young Sinatra, too. Or like we discussed last week, he could also just play a CGI aged-down version of himself.
Yeah, if Disney wants to do a Sinatra movie, for sure.
Oh, that'll just be real clean, though. It'll just be the myth, not the true story, not the National Enquirer true story.
Not the story we deserve.
Yeah.
All right, well, yes, so...
Frank Sinatra.
Yes, as our theme.
No. You, Tim, should play
Me?
Frank Sinatra in the biopic.
I'm honored. Of course, I accept.
All right, we just gotta get you addicted to martinis and
hookers
and battering women. Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, halfway there.
and we're gonna get you involved with the mob.
True.
Well, I think we can pass the question over to Eddie.
For me, I'll choose the Jesus Cristo
Jesus Cristo.
Cristo.
from Brazil.
Brasilia's own. That's a picture of Christ the Redeemer, and the question is, does Jesus most love the nation with the tallest statue of himself?
Nah, Jesus loves his favorite statue is the one from Dogma.
Oh, the thumbs up Jesus.
Yeah, that's his favorite one. The one from Philly.
Exactly.
So really, it's a quality question. It doesn't matter how big the statue is.
It's the amount that shows how much of a cool guy Jesus is.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame, like when my grandma would have her little porcelain monk figures out in front of her yard, she needed the porcelain smiling Jesus.
Yeah, well, it's never too late. I mean, unless if your grandma's dead.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh.
But I could put it, in the cemetery, I guess.
Yeah, hey, Eddie and I will help you move into there.
Yes. We're always breaking into cemeteries. For other reasons.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
No. I just saw this photo. It says, "Let's beat the children all COVID-4."
Let's beat the children?
All COVID-4. I think they kind of goofed on the arrangement of those words. I think they wanted to say, "Let's all beat COVID for the children."
It's one of those situations where they have it on left and right, so it looks like it's two separate phrases.
Yeah.
They haven't done any fact checks.
Yeah, so it looks like they're saying, "Let's beat the children all COVID-4."
That sounds like a message.
With the COVID.
Yeah, let's
This world
kill
is
off
for the
these
old,
kids.
not for the young.
Yeah, let's kill off Generation Z.
It sounds like a message for QAnon to decipher.
Here's my question. If, like, what are we going to call the generation after Generation Z?
Well, you know, people
I
called
think they go by
some...
number now.
They're Zoomers. Aren't they Zoomers?
Those are Generation Z kids.
Well, then I don't know what we call the next generation. What am I, a millennial?
I think they go by numbers now.
I'm pretty sure we're all millennials.
I don't know.
They go by numbers now?
I think after this point.
Millennial 2, the sequel.
Oh, Millennial 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Sounds about right.
You know, Christ the Redeemer isn't even the tallest Jesus anymore.
I left my child and dog in a hot car.
Is that a song?
Oh well, it's too late. I can't help being a Scorpio.
Hey, as a Scorpio...
I agree with that sentiment.
Exactly.
Who else but Scorpios?
All right, it's the last one. Eddie, now you only got one left. Would you like to formally pick the last image?
Sure.
Or was it James?
He picked the image before.
Oh, who's keeping track? James, would you like to formally pick the last image?
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Was
it supposed to be a meteor hitting the world?
Yes. A reference, of course. Uh-oh. Eddie, don't make predictions that'll come true.
Oh, sorry. I mean, the following month.
Okay. Now this, of course, is a reference to the Yucatan Peninsula. That's where the meteor hit that killed the dinosaurs. And the question is, when God killed... No. That's, I mean, okay, maybe the picture's from the film Armageddon, but... When God killed the dinosaurs, why did he start with Mexico, James?
Yeah,
James, why?
You've got a lot to answer for.
You know what? I'm going to give this question to my boy, Eddie.
You gotta wonder. Yeah, I mean...
The reason why was because we're closer to the... Well, not us, just South America in general is closer to the equator. So that might have been the reason why. Because
it's just more efficient
there. Like around that area was stronger.
The gene pool for Latin dinosaurs.
Yeah,
was stronger.
We were just too good.
If you want to kill the king,
for our own good,
you got to go for the head.
Yep.
Did you just quote fucking the Avengers?
I feel like that's an older quote than the Avengers.
That's an older quote. The Avengers took that.
I'm a hashtag millennial. I don't know anything.
Oh, it's okay. Me too.
Hey, well, I love you. I love you guys.
Oh, we're not done yet. I'm not letting you leave. Not until I've riffed on this question.
All right, fine. Let's do some riffing, boys.
So what's the deal with the Yucatan Peninsula? It's like, hey, you think the meteor won't hit there again? That's all I got.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's logical. I guess it probably wouldn't happen twice in the same place.
Yeah, come on, guys. Don't you know? Okay, I think God has a plan for us.
Well, that's why he killed the dinosaurs.
Yep. If God, I don't know, man. That would be crazy though if a meteor hit and killed us all. I mean, it would be pretty quick, so that'd be cool, I guess.
Oh, but the waiting though.
I think I lost connection.
I don't think you missed too much. We're still talking about the meteor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But see, we
how
know
we
it was
gonna
coming.
go? Yeah, but I mean,
Society would collapse because we'd we'd know the meteor was coming. That's not quick.
oh yeah, dude, you'd be able to partake in a couple riots. Maybe some looting. You know, Eddie and I would hit up the Best Buy
Yeah.
in Patrol Hill. Yeah.
But then I'll just take parts and just help you build the computer, James.
Yep.
Finally build that
I don't
computer.
need a TV. I got the TV.
Yeah. It's not the TV itself, man. It's the art of taking the TV.
And that's the wisdom of a true looter.
The Looter's Philosophy. That's the book that I'm coming out. I'm coming out with a manifesto.
As long as you put it on Facebook.
Yep. Don't worry, I'll talk about you in my manifesto.
Good. And I'll like the post. All right, I guess it probably is about time for us to say Vaya con Dios.
Oh, the priest from King of the Hill.
Exactly.
Also a line from Point Break.
Vaya con Dios.
Alright, well.
What year did Point Break come out?
91,
90.
I think.
Yeah. Something like that.
Early 90s. Right after Bill and Ted.
Not the mid-90s. Not the mid-90s like Jonah Hill's movie.
Ah.
Alright, well, I bid you guys adieu. Good night.
Hello?
Goodbye.
Adios.
Vaya con Dios. Is there anything more Latin American than Point Break? If there is, I can't think of it. Anyway, I guess it's time you were on your way. You just listened to Mr. Tim's Neighborhood. Credit where credit is due, most additional audio is from freesound.org, with links in the description. Mr. Tim's Neighborhood is a comedy podcast you can find on iTunes, Spotify, and MrTim.com. Thanks for stopping by.